Yo, what's going on back on board, crew? We're out here and we're back in a canoe. So we're out here on this little hidden little pond off of the Saluda, kind of just floating around, checking it out. Today, I'm not really training for speed or anything like that. I'm just gonna float around, paddle, explore, see how far we make it, spend a little bit of time on the water, just relax, because we've been doing a lot of training lately. And now it's time to do back some other stuff that we love, like exploring, you know, getting back into nature. But enough of that, back on board. All right, what's going on back on board, crew? This is something I seen years ago. Somebody said it's part of like maybe some old pump house or something. Yo, what's going on back on board, crew? This is a real treat for the back on board crew. Well, mainly for me. It's been years since I've last seen a sand dredge on Saluda. I used to see them all the time when I first started paddling, but like I said, I couldn't tell you the last time I ever seen one. So it's a pretty cool sight to come up on this one, and they're actually operating it, so it'll be pretty interesting. I'm gonna keep filming back on board. Woo! All right, back on board, crew. I had said that was a sand dredge. I kind of don't know what that is besides like a big massive pump, because I believe they're pumping water back up this way with it. And that was like, that's a long freaking hose. That hose is like over 100 yards. Gotta be, but. Yo, what's going on back on board, crew? I actually think those guys back there may have been dredging for gold, is what it looked like, because they had one of those. I don't know what you call that machine. It's one of the conveyor belts where the gold comes down on that belt or whatever. Not gold, the rock. All right, back on board, crew. Hadn't filmed a lot on the way back. It's been a cold paddle on the way back. Getting there though. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Yo, what's going on back on board? I hope y'all enjoyed this week's video. And it was awesome to get on a section of Saluda that I hadn't paddled in a long time. But enough of that. I'm going to go ahead and hit y'all with this week's quote and get out of here. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some storms are there just to clear your path. Back on board. You. Land ho. 4 hours later. Almost 4 hours later. And almost 8.5 miles. It's got to be a new record. I don't know yet. I think that's the farthest paddle I've done. I know it's the farthest I've done in a canoe, and it may be the farther than I've done on stand-up as well. But we're back in the Jeep. Enough of that. Back on board. You.